Hello, thank you for tuning in to Swoon Worthy, the podcast dedicated to period dramas. Today we are going to talk about Outlander Season 8, including that dramatic, tear-jerking Episode 7, Evidence of Things Not Seen. Before Season 8 was released early March, my guest host and I shared a pretty comprehensive recap of Seasons 1 through 7 of Outlander. We discussed what we loved about this iconic Starz show, breaking down our favorite characters and memorable scenes. We also gave a few predictions for Season 8. Then I was fortunate enough to go to the Season 8 premiere in New York City, where I got to see the cast. Katrina Balfe looked absolutely stunning in a vibrant red dress. Sam Heughan wore an elegant kilt. Wow, it was too cool seeing them in real life. It was an incredible night with dedicated Outlander fans in attendance, and we all got to see episode 1 together. I want to give a shout out to some amazing people I met in line for the event, in case they're listening now. Lorraine, Kathy, Elizabeth, Rachel, I couldn't have made it into the premiere without you, and it meant so much to be there, so thank you again. All right, on to the topic for today. Thank you, Anna and Kayla, for being here today to talk about Season 8 so far, with a particular focus on Episode 7, which has left fans upset and confused, needing to vent and get some therapy. Let's get into it, starting with the biggest shocker of the episode. I just don't even want to say it out loud. Fergus Fraser, rest
Who's
in
gone?
peace.
Was burnt alive
Oh my God, Caleb.
unnecessarily.
Ooh, Kayla.
Unnecessarily.
Yeah, that's the thing, is it feels unnecessary. It's not from the book.
Yeah, you don't
Like,
kill off favorite characters unless it's like, really in plot specific, like from the book.
right.
It doesn't further the story. We're almost done. Why? Why?
Yeah. The author, Diana Gabaldon, she even came out and said, like, if you're not going to take what I did in the book, which seems really heartbreaking. I'm glad they didn't necessarily do. So, spoiler alert, if anyone, doesn't want to know about the books yet. In the books, Henri Christian, the sweet little son of Fergus and Marsali, dies when he plummets to his death. And they still had that scene, but Roger goes in and saves him. That was kind of fun, kind of cool. But I mean, like, if you're gonna not do it that, you're gonna scale it back anyways. Like,
Don't do
just
it at
like,
all. Like, don't,
don't do it
yeah,
at all.
no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't seem to have been a fan, like Anna, that article that you and I read, right?
Yeah, no, she is disappointed and seems angry, but just
Mm,
like a lot of their fans, including me. But I mean,
yes.
because I don't understand, like, if you're not going to do something heartbreaking, then just give them a happy ending.
Right.
Like, keep
Right.
them all together and alive. But why
It's
kill
really
Fergus?
disrespectful for people in the entertainment industry to not honor the author.
So what's interesting, Anna, is you suspected this a little bit, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
yeah. From the beginning of season 8, for some reason, just the way it was, they were setting up Fergus. I don't know. I just felt it. I was like, Fergus is going to die. And if he does, I'm out. Like, I just kept saying that, I'm out. And
Oh my
right in the
gosh.
beginning of this episode, I'm like, oh my God, he's going to die. Like, they're already like foreshadowing, like, he's going to die. And I can't believe that.
And what ways did they foreshadow? I may have missed that.
I don't know. It was just the
Feeling.
way. Yeah, I just had the
You're
feeling.
just
I just had
intuitive.
the feeling.
Well,
Yeah.
he's one of your favorite characters, right, Anna?
Oh, yeah. From the beginning, since he was introduced as a kid, I loved his relationship with Jamie and Claire, and I fell in love with this character, and they kept him pretty consistent.
Yeah.
And when they killed him off, I was like, yep, of course.
Oh, I feel like Anna's really sad.
I felt so bad yesterday when we hung out because she hadn't watched it yet, and she kind of was like, "You should just tell me," but I'm like, I can't. I don't want to be the one to tell you this.
And then I tell her, I was like, if Fergus dies, I'm done.
And she flat out was like, "Did Fergus die?" And I'm like, "No."
Oh
Oh,
my
Felt so bad.
goodness.
yeah.
And the thing is, okay, so I get your foreshadowing about this episode too. Like it was very much focused on he and Marsali, like the tomato being thrown at Marsali in the
Yeah.
streets, the letter which they didn't take seriously, which I was like,
No.
guys, maybe take that
Yeah.
seriously.
And that's when I felt even more. I was like, oh yeah, it's solidified. He's dying because they're not taking it seriously.
Yeah,
They're
and I was also like, maybe this is just me, but their parents, his parents have all that land out in a safer area, and they have all those kids. And I know they're doing the printing press thing or whatever, but it's like maybe that wasn't the best place for them, all those kids.
yeah.
See, I wish they would have taken the letter seriously and just been like, okay, guys, let's pack it up. Let's go to the ridge.
Yes, I don't understand like why they stayed. I understand that the printing shop gave the kids like happiness or
Oh,
whatever,
that's
but
cute.
currently like it is not happy. There's things going on. You're being threatened. Like it's time to go. Go with your family. Go somewhere safer.
Yeah, it's really tragic. The scenes were really cute when Fergus was teaching his sons how to use the printing
And that's when I
press.
knew. I was like, "Oh, they're killing him. They're making me fall in
Oh
love with him
no.
more." So they're killing him.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm glad we had some really good scenes with them. And see, but I still didn't believe it at this point when I was watching the show. And I was even thinking like, oh, okay, so Roger and Brianna, they kind of got a love scene last episode. They had a very like prominent role. This episode, they're focusing on Fergus and Marsali, and then they're gonna do more Rachel and Ian next. Like I thought they were doing it like that, like in a happy way. And then when I
No.
saw the smoke come through
Mhm.
their bedroom underneath, I was like, oh no, that's when I knew. I was like, damn
Yeah.
it.
And I think Anna's mentioned this, but like I feel like they don't have Marcelly and Fergus in the show enough. Like we didn't get enough of them.
And
They're
then you
like one of the
kill him
favorites.
off when you finally
Yeah.
do have
I
him
know.
on scene. Like, oh, it just gets me so mad.
It is
Yeah.
so annoying. Okay, I have a what if this is like best case scenario, probably not going to happen. If it became like a real true like sci-fi time travel moment where it's like it rewinds time and someone runs to the print shop to warn him and they rewind and it's like, oh,
It
this didn't
sounds like
happen.
you're just trying to like console yourself.
Well, that would
I
be, I
know.
think that would be cool. I feel like they don't utilize the
The
time
time
travel
travel
aspect
thing.
enough. Like with the whole prequel thing, like I feel like maybe they're gonna do it, but there's missed opportunities, I feel like.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, and also, like, what was the whole point then of delving even more into his past and his family line than
yeah.
just to kill him off? Like, what was the point? They
And
never made
then,
that connection with him and Claire possibly being relatives. Like,
Right.
why? Why do you do
yeah,
that?
yeah, I barely even understood that. And then also they had to rub it in our face with Jamie's little
Oh,
montage memory
Yes.
scene. It's like, okay, yeah, we get it. He loved him. You don't need to tell us that. Maybe y'all should study that more.
Yeah, no.
oh,
I seriously just stopped there. I was like, you're just, yeah, putting salt in the wound with bringing him like the little scenes when he was little. I was like,
oh
nope,
my
I'm out. I'm
gosh.
out.
It was like, what are y'all doing?
I
That was killer.
know.
And then when he's marrying Marceline and Jamie gives him
The
his
last
last name,
name,
that I
which is a reason why he didn't want to accept the land, remember? Because he would have to denounce Fraser.
oh,
And
you're
he's like,
so
I
right.
already have a good dad. Like, I don't want
Oh,
to. Oh, I hate this season.
I know. Okay, but let's talk about the acting a little bit here because okay, so Fergus, played by a French actor,
Mhm.
César Dombois, and I have to say he is very cute in real life. I saw
Yes.
him at the Outlander premiere.
Oh,
And I saw Marcelly, played by actress Lauren Lyle. She was wearing at the premiere for season 8 this black velvet off the shoulder dress. She was just stunning. The two of them seem like they have a great acting relationship. I think that they acted the hell out of the scene. Sophie
mhm.
Skelton, who plays Brianna, comforting
Oh, that
Marcelly, she
scene
acted
was
the hell out of that scene.
heartbreaking. That scene was so heartbreaking.
Oh,
Because
No, that
also,
was
like, you're leaving her completely alone, like, with all those kids. I don't know. It doesn't make
and she
sense.
might even be pregnant again.
I
yeah,
know.
probably.
So, okay, maybe it's like this plot device to get Marceline and the kids back to the ridge, but I still think they could have done that
Without the
Yeah.
without, like, they could have just been like, okay, we're going to take these notes seriously. War's coming. Let's get back to the ridge and have some happy moments at the ridge for the fans for the ending of season 8 because we're still we have 3 more episodes left. And this just seems also like timing wise, like you shouldn't have done this right at this point.
Mhm. No, because they're
Um,
not gonna have enough time to mourn with everything that's coming towards, like, Jamie.
I
I
know.
mean, it's all gonna be a mess. Like,
Oh,
how?
someone it is. Someone noticed that so the scenes when they go back to the ridge and everyone's crying, that also really gets you. Jamie was building the coffin and that was in the
Mhm.
trailer all along and we just
Yeah,
didn't
I know.
know. Ugh.
Well,
Okay, oh,
I
what
kinda
about
did.
Jamie waking up in bed? What did you think about that part?
I
It was
mean, it's
kind
his son, so he had that,
I don't know,
you know.
it's kind of like, okay, like,
I feel I feel like Jamie's gotten a little bit like dreamy, premonition-y lately. Like
Mhm,
he's had a lot of dreams about seeing Claire in her
mhm.
time. The telephone thing with Mandy.
which
Yeah.
that would make sense if he did the ghost in the first episode. I keep going back to that.
I know.
Maybe that's has connection there.
Do you think there's any chance that they are going to like reverse time? No, this is like season. I don't believe that Fergus is dead. I just don't believe it.
I don't want to believe it. I just
I think
I
fans are
don't
saying like I'm not gonna consider this episode like canon.
I know, might as well just see him like, "Oh, the actor just isn't they're
Yeah,
not
let's just
using those characters anymore," or whatever.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
no.
People are also upset because he'll never know about Faith and like,
Mhm.
which we'll get into in a minute. But he was in season 2 comforting Claire after she lost the
Yep.
baby.
I
And
know.
then the Comte Saint-Germain storyline, if he's related to Claire, like he's never gonna know this. He's never gonna be able to comfort Fanny, who they both grew up in a brothel, so maybe he could be like a great like uncle to her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry,
Mhm.
am I rubbing salt into the wound?
It was just
Ugh.
not a smart choice. Like,
No.
why are you making the fans upset? Like,
And yes, that storyline is dark with Henri, but they've gone dark. Like all the rape scenes with Jamie, they even like talked about how he was abused as a child. You know, Fergus. How can you like again, if you're not gonna stick with the story, then don't do this. But like you just
Right.
chickened out. Like you've done so many dark things and you're just going to completely disregard a character like that.
So you're thinking like, yeah, at least because if let's say that they had chosen the story writers to to have the poor child die, people would have been like, it's in the books,
Yeah,
right? Is that
exactly.
kind of what you're
And
thinking?
now it's like people are more, "This is not in the books. Why did you do that?" Like,
I
either
know.
don't change it or change it where this character still lives like he does in the books.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true. So maybe they've been fueled a bit in the past because fans really liked the Murtaugh change. Like Murtaugh died earlier in the books and they kept him
Mhm.
on. And so
Yeah,
and everyone loves that change. So maybe they're
yeah.
like, "Oh, we can make changes from the book." But
No,
this
not like
puts
this.
It's like the opposite.
it's the opposite. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, anything else on Fergus before we go into the Faith storyline a little bit?
They just did Fergus dirty.
Yeah.
I wish to see that actor more in a lot more things.
Yes.
I love him.
He's so good.
I
To,
know.
and to carry a role from having like the younger version of him to the older version of him, like he was great. He was great.
Yeah, because it didn't seem like, "Oh, they're different actors." It just he kept that quality of the young Fergus, like, it still
Hmm.
felt like him, so I think that's why I really loved this character and this actor. It just was flawless, the transition.
Yeah, like I mean,
Hmm.
casting choices on the show have been really good. Like
Yeah,
that's probably the
yes,
one thing they get right.
yeah. The one thing.
The one thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
Kayla,
costume.
Yeah.
yeah, it's so true. Because Kayla, when we talked for the season 1 through season 7 recap episode, you had already seen the prequel series Blood of My Blood. I hadn't seen it yet, but I did just binge watch it. And I have to agree with you. The cast, exceptional. Like Murtaugh, of course, Jamie's parents, Claire's parents, even other smaller characters like Jocasta.
Hmm.
Oh, Archbug, like the villain from from The Ridge, who's like Archie Bug. Do you remember him? He was he
The older guy
older
with the
man who tried to
yeah,
kill Ian.
yeah.
There's a young version of him, perfectly cast. Dougal. It
Hmm.
is uncanny how they cast actors in
And I
this show.
thought like by them releasing it between the two seasons, like they would have a lot of, connections and stuff. And so
Yeah.
far it's been like nothing.
Nothing.
You're right. And this is a great segue into the Faith storyline because in the Blood of My Blood series, Claire's mom is singing that By the Seaside song to her baby. And so fans had been thinking like there's no way in heck that a baby would know that song. So we're talking about
Mhm.
like Faith growing up to teach it to Frances, Franny, the new little girl on the show. And then we learn in this episode that Faith lived. This is also not in the book. Faith dies as a baby, and that's the end of it in the book. We're learning that Faith lived and had children, and then Fanny and Jane are grandchildren of Claire and Jamie. And they were going to find Claire and Jamie in North Carolina, and that was the mission here. And it doesn't make sense.
Mm-mm.
Do we feel like having this storyline here? I mean, does anyone like it? I don't think anyone
I
likes
feel
it.
like they could have done it a lot better because now it's like been drug out so long, we kind of lost interest. And then they
Yes.
had to add the whole weird incest thing.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, whatever, let's move
Oh,
on.
but Fergus had to die. I just don't get it.
Oh, that's a good point, Kayla. Like, because they ended season 7 with this cliffhanger, and then they're not even getting it till episode 7 of season 8.
Yeah, like that's why I'm still watching, but okay,
Mhm.
you want to have a random bear attack and then all this other stuff, like
Yeah.
okay.
There's just no like there's so many plot holes in that story and it feels kind of forced, especially when you find out it is not part of the book. It would have been probably a cleaner cut just to leave it the way it was in the book.
Leave
Like
it.
Faith
Yeah.
died. Like it makes more sense.
Especially with the flashback scene with Master Raymond.
Why would he take the baby away if eventually like he helps Claire live?
Yeah, and
You
that
know?
whole scene where he was like, here's this baby. Can you the mom's
Yes,
sick. Can you just watch it? And then I was
I
singing this
know.
song to her. Like that just doesn't make sense. Like why
Especially
would he
because the nuns
feel
could have taken care of the baby.
and he
Like they
knew
Mother
had no
Hildegard.
and he knew
yeah.
how upset she was that the baby was dead.
Yes.
So like
Yeah, so I think the theory is he was had to get out of town because of the witchcraft hunt thing. And so he left it with the seamstress lace maker across the street. Yeah, instead of Mother Hildegard, he must have been listening to Claire sing the seaside song to the baby, so he learns it. He teaches it to this
That whole
random
scene is
lady.
also kind of cringe. I'm
yeah,
like, this seems so forced. Like it's
yeah,
so weird to me.
yeah.
Yeah, someone on Threads was like, and Master Raymond, the keeper of the seaside song, come on. Yes, and then someone followed up like, right, so what's the point of Blood of My Blood then? So
Yeah.
people are confused. And I did, okay, Kayla, as you said, if they had handled it differently, I liked the lace veil callback, like have how Fanny had the pretty brown lace. Like you remember Claire in that scene of season 2 with the veil going to visit the tombstone. Like I like how they do sometimes do callbacks to previous seasons, but again, it just seems rushed and strange.
Yeah.
But that costume was beautiful.
I mean, I still have hope that they're going to like connect more things or redeem it in some way, but I don't have the highest of hopes.
You don't have faith after the faith
I
storyline.
mean, they kept saying Faith all the time, and I'm like,
I know. We keep forcing that name. It's like, yes, we get it.
Oh my gosh. And also Katrina Balfe plays Claire. She did a great scene. I mean, her acting is superb as always in this scene.
I
People
don't
are
know.
com
She's actually been seeming cornier to me lately.
hmm Yeah, I have
Ooh.
to agree with
Ooh.
that.
And then Jamie's been given like hardly any community, like he's
Yeah.
barely been saying anything. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very silent in that scene. He was just kind of in the background. But I think he feels guilty because Faith died because of him, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, to bring up season 2 so much in the season is strange, though.
hmm
Everything ties back to season 2, whether it's Fergus or Faith. Okay, we're gonna stop talking about Faith. But Kayla, you also had a good point where what have they been doing up until now? So season one, I thought was very strong. It had a lot of fan service, a lot of but that's okay in the final season of a show. A lot of reunions, the Frank voiceover because of the book that Brianna brought back, The Soul of a Rebel. I liked that. I was like
Yep.
really hopeful with episode one here. Do you agree?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was okay. It was a little boring. I've just been bored this whole season. I mean, I liked the bear scene just because it was something interesting, but it was still a little unnecessary.
Yeah, because Kayla, you were saying like who got killed from the bear? Like
I
Yeah,
thought
she
it
did
was
not care.
I thought it was young Liam's
Rachel.
wife at first, and I was like, oh my God, no. But then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's some lady I don't even know who she is.
Okay, yeah. So episode two had a little bit of spice there. That was called Prophecies, the show, and it was directed by Katrina, which is cool that she got to direct an episode. Then I honestly don't remember episode three or episode four. Episode five, Send for the Devil. That one, I did like it because Roger has some action there in the battle scene. He kind of proves himself a little bit. I think that was good for his character because I know, Anna, Kayla, you aren't huge fans of Roger's character. Did you
And
like that scene episode?
yeah, it was fine. Going back to I'm not a fan of Roger. I'm like, why did they kill Fergus? Why can't they just get rid of Roger?
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that would have
Um,
been more accepted by everybody.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
I feel like
Okay.
we're really grumpy right now, but it's
I
kind of
know.
No, no, you know what? We need to vent
we're
because
keeping it real, you
we're
know?
keeping it real. And a lot of people, I've been following like Reddit threads and
Oh, they're all
threads.
angry.
Yeah. They are. They are.
Yeah.
But I did like the way the last two episodes were going. I was like, we're finally getting into things. Also in that episode, we found closure and a little bit of a fun explanation for Roger and his father's storyline.
Hmm.
So like in season seven, Roger met his dad in the 1700s. He saved his father. It seems like he saved his father long enough for his father to go back to the 1940s and save him in the underground tunnels of
Yeah.
London. And that was like a quick resolution, an aha moment, like a mystery solved. And then I think that was a good thing, but then they didn't even
It's
focus on it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then it's
honestly,
done.
I missed it completely. Like, I don't know if I was up doing something or like it just I think I caught the tail end of it when he explained what happened. Like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then
And then move on.
Move on. But we want some issue resolution in season eight, which we haven't gotten to as much. Season eight, episode six, Blessed Are the Merciful, the one right before this, I really liked it. I liked young Ian finding closure with his first wife, Emily, and he's gonna maybe have some cool scenes with learning about his son that he didn't know existed for a long time. And he got Rolo's ancestor puppy.
Oh, I know. I thought that was sweet.
I,
And
I like all that and I love his
yeah.
character, but still in the grand scheme of things, it's like, okay, that took up a lot of time.
Yeah. Well, that's how I feel about the Faith storyline. It's just it's taking up a lot of time that we don't have in this season.
Yeah, I
And
think they
it
could have
again,
resolved it sooner and better.
yes. And again, it's like when
Yeah.
it's not part of the book, why are we doing
Why are we doing
this?
this? Oh, you're right though, because like so she's been living with Claire and Jamie. They like haven't asked about her
Mm-mm.
her life. They're like tiptoeing around it. They could have
Yep.
just like tell us more
Talk
about your
about it.
life. Talk.
Yes. I don't understand why they were so like
Yeah.
protective, I guess. But I mean, just the questions aren't,
They're
bad.
not,
Like, "Oh, can you
yeah.
tell me how you grew up? Or can you tell me a little bit more what you remembered about your parents?" Or,
Yeah, so I guess they found that letter from Jane. Yeah, I know. Okay. Predict so we have three more episodes left, guys. We have episode eight called Into the Forest or In the Forest, episode nine called Pharaohs, episode 10, And the World Was All Around Us. And that last episode is going to air on May 15th. So we're really almost to the end of season eight. Predictions. We haven't seen any Lord John Grey Jamie resolution. Are we going to get
Mm-mm.
that?
I imagine
God,
so.
I don't know. Especially with the last episode, how it ended with William and Lord Grey. Like, it's just
Yeah,
it
that was unnecessary as well.
and at this point, I really hope he doesn't find out that he slept with his niece or whatever. Because this poor guy, like, everything is just coming down, like, crumbling around him. his
I know.
reality, like his family, like all of that.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. What if he does find
I
out?
know what's gonna happen. Like it seemed like he
Ew.
fell in love with her,
Like
and
why?
what I don't know.
That's just
And
unnecessary.
It is.
and see, we remember in our last chat on season 1 through 7, we were like oohing and being like, this is so
Mhm.
gross. But
I
then
was
we were
like,
like,
no, there's no way they're gonna do it.
No, they
But they
did.
did it. But also, they could have easily had it to be where he felt a strong connection to her for some reason, but it was mostly platonic. Maybe he was a little, maybe they were a little flirty, but because they didn't know.
like
But
a
like,
Luke
you have to
Leia
go,
kiss, like a
yeah,
Luke
you
Or
have to
Leia
go all
kiss.
the
like
That's
way.
it.
when he first met Brianna.
Yeah, like
You
that.
can tell
Like,
he liked her. It's like,
I
oh, no,
know
stay away.
they didn't have to go the whole way with it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just weird
Yeah,
now. They made it weird.
they made it weird. Kayla, you're so funny. You're so right. They shouldn't have gone there. I mean, are they going to twist it up again? Or it felt like they, with
Yeah.
especially with the flashback scene with Master Raymond, that they like confirmed.
Yeah.
So, and
Oh
and
yeah.
and with the Blood of My Blood sequel, with Claire's parents going back in time, having Claire having a brother she doesn't know about, and this
Yeah,
Percy Beecham person. So we really started to think like that Claire has ancestors.
Hmm.
And so we were really hoping that Jane and Francis were a descendant of Claire's parents, but nothing to do with Jamie's. So then it would have not been incest.
Hmm.
Instead, it's confirmed. I mean, to my knowledge, to everyone's knowledge, it's
Oh yeah,
this.
it's
Yeah.
confirmed. They
well,
definitely confirmed it.
well, is there a chance that she no, 'cause she looks just like Brianna. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Casting, remember, they really focus on casting.
Yeah,
Wow, she
Kayla,
looks
you were like in
good.
that flashback scene. Jane even looked like Brianna more than you
Oh, at
remembered.
first, when I first saw him, like, oh, Brianna. I was like, wait, that's not
Nope.
Brianna.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, they're going there. Yeah, instead, poor William has been dealing with a lot. But I'm also like, you're being a brat right now to Lord
Mhm.
John Grey, who has
Oh
been a
yeah.
wonderful father to you. And that he keeps saying, harping on, oh, I don't have a father. Yes, you have
He's
two fathers that are awesome.
Yeah, he is a brat. Like he's very like privileged, obviously.
Well, he has
And
some of his mom in him, and she was a brat.
yeah.
Yeah, we kind of forget that sometimes, but you're right, Kayla. They, that's part of his personality is part of, what was her name? Lady Geneva.
What do you think of that whole, again, kind of unnecessary storyline of
Yes.
William and what's her name?
Aromanthus.
Yes, and the cousin. Like, do we care?
No, I was not even paying attention. I'm like, this is so like boring, and
First off, this is the one time the casting has been wrong because she looks way too modern.
yeah,
Yes, yeah. She has an iPhone face.
She does.
yeah.
And Tristan goes, she looks like she's on Love Island.
That's hilarious.
No, honestly, Aromanthus needs to go away. Poor William really knows how to pick him. But this is cousin Ben and Kayla. You were so funny. You were like, who are all these relatives of William that we don't?
Keep popping
Like
up.
who? Yeah, who are all these cousins coming out of the woodwork?
Yes,
And that he was
and
acting. They were acting like we knew who they were. I'm like, am I supposed to know
Mhm.
who they are?
so funny. So instead of having like Jamie Lord John resolution or Jamie William resolution, relationship progress, we've been thrown so many crazy storylines. William, I don't know. And I think Lord John Grey, it doesn't feel right. He's as a gay man in this time period, he's had to be very discreet all his life. And then to just mess it up here in the final act, I feel like he wouldn't, it didn't feel
Do that.
true to his
Yeah, it
character.
Yeah.
seemed forced, the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially since his kid is in the house. Like he's moving around. There's a lot going on. Why would you? Like,
Yeah.
He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. I just don't believe people are writing this episode off. They're like, this is not canon. This is not a believable episode.
that's funny. Yeah. No, and I agree. I can't imagine being a book fan and like watching this episode. I'm not. I haven't even read the books fully and I'm angry, so I can't imagine anybody who has and how they're feeling about it.
I think they've
Yeah,
lost the plot.
Yep, they have.
they have. And even author Diana Gabaldon, she has that article, if anyone wants to read it, I think it's on Parade, where she basically talks about this episode specifically being, she just doesn't. understand.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay, any happy predictions for the final 3 episodes? Do we think we're going to see more of Claire's healing powers?
Can she help
Kind of.
Fergus?
Oh,
Is
No,
it
I
too
feel like she
late?
hasn't. I feel like lately she's been like, "There's nothing I can do."
Yeah, I know. I agree.
That's
She-
like,
oh, with the
everybody lost
guy.
it.
With the guy. Yeah, they had a huge storyline with the guy who believed he wasn't going to die for 7 years and
Yeah. Oh
his
yeah, that.
mother.
What is that about?
They introduced a lot of new characters this season, which is
Yeah.
always a bad thing. People don't want it. They kind of do want fan service or resolution of issues in the final season. I'm hoping we're gonna get more happy moments on the Ridge now that they've gotten through. Like, did they give us this horrible episode so that the rest of it's gonna be like focused on happy times?
I don't even know what's happening anymore. Like, what's going on? I feel like they all just need to sit down at a big table on Fraser's Ridge and just have a nice little dinner and then the end. Like, what's going on?
So, do you guys think that Jamie will die?
I think because Fergus died, I think they're not gonna kill off Jamie now.
Yeah.
You know what
No,
I
he's.
mean?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I think that they did want to give, I think they wanted to, and I don't believe in this, but I think they wanted to give some meat, some drama, some heavy substance to season 8. So they killed off Fergus and then they're gonna keep Jamie alive. And I almost feel like they shouldn't have done that, obviously. They should
No.
not. But I think in the end we should have seen like Claire and Jamie die happily
Yeah.
together, having lived their lives or something.
But the thing is, like every season is constantly Jamie, oh, Jamie's gonna die. We're gonna lose Jamie. Oh, Jamie died, and one like, oh, he's back. And now again,
Oh,
we're focusing on Jamie possibly dying. Like it's just
what
too much
what
of that.
if something
Yeah.
happens where to avoid dying, he like goes back in time and he sees Claire in the hotel or
You're
whatever.
so
Keep going back to that.
I know.
No, but it would be very satisfying if they gave us an explanation for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also I feel bad for Fanny.
Yeah.
We were talking on the phone, Carly, and you made a good point. They say, "Oh, I know it's hard to trust that things are gonna be okay." And the
Mm.
poor girl was so traumatized. And then the next scene, it's like, "Oh, Fergus is dead," and the parents are like, "Oh, crap!"
Yeah.
Like it's just, it's
To
just
be
sad.
Yes.
fair, did she know Fergus? Maybe she didn't
She
really.
did. There was a scene, episode 1 of season 8.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I did like that revenge kind of justice is served scene at the beginning of the season with Claire and Jamie, as tough as it was to hear what happened to that family. But yeah, so she did hang out with Fergus and Marsali's children.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so like poor Fanny has had a really tough life, and then also they were saying everything's gonna be okay when they're believing the prophecy of
Mhm.
Frank's book that Jamie's gonna die on King's Mountain. I also liked that scene at the very beginning of this episode where he's climbing King's Mountain. He's in a
Yeah.
kilt. We got Jamie back in a kilt.
Mhm.
I was like, this is gonna be a good episode. No,
You just got the kilt.
that was it. That's all we got.
I don't understand why they questioned Frank's intentions
Yeah,
because I don't know how Claire sees Frank as a bad guy in a sense. Like, oh, I can't
yeah,
trust him. He's always been
yeah.
very like reliable, very like to the point. And I'm like, he's writing this out of like history. He's not writing it
Yes.
he could have been writing it to let you know. Like he did research to find your other husband and like finish a story for you. So
A
I don't know.
hundred percent.
I don't understand the intention there of why they still don't,
Why they doubt
trust.
him.
Yeah. Why don't they trust him? Like it's
Yeah,
just
maybe he
weird.
was trying to warn them. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
that's what I would believe. I would believe Frank trying to warn me or just trying to give me peace that like, oh, this is what happened.
poor Frank. Jeez.
Yes.
No, 100%. He's a historian first and foremost. He's
Mhm.
not going to print and publish false information.
Yeah.
And
No.
just to torture you because you left him. Like,
Yeah,
no.
get over
You're
yourself,
Yeah.
so
Claire.
I
Jeez.
know. He was so heartbroken when I left him.
Oh, that is so funny. You're right. And also, how would he have known that this book would have ended up back in
Yeah,
Jamie's time period?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Justice for
Brianna would
Frank.
have had any connection with Jamie. Like, oh, she's gonna go meet him. No, this is so
I
weird.
Yeah, I think he's 100% truthful. He may have like not shared everything with Claire yet.
Mhm.
He died a little early too.
Yeah,
Who knows if he was planning that to say, "Oh, the fire at Fraser's Ridge." But what's interesting is he knew. So, yeah, that's kind of weird too. He thinks that there's a fire at Fraser's Ridge, but then he writes the book about him dying at King's Mountain. So he too must have realized like
there's some.
there's
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I think we should make some new Swoon Worthy t-shirt merch and it just says Team Frank.
yeah. Which I mean, yeah, I mean, they just kind of continue painting him as the bad guy. And it's like, he wasn't though. He was actually a very understanding person.
Yeah,
Like,
he handled it better than anyone could have.
yeah,
And raised Brianna
yes, like
remarkably
his
well.
own.
I think
Yeah,
most people would have thrown Claire in like an asylum
out.
or something.
She's crazy. She's not my wife.
She said she's time traveled.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so recently in my period drama style Instagram, I ran some Outlander polls because I was just curious. And one of them I said, was there anyone Team Frank in the earlier seasons, particularly? 10% said yes. Claire should have remained loyal to Frank. 59%, almost 60% said, no way, Jamie's her one and only true love. And 31% said, undecided, it's too complicated. So I thought that was interesting.
So, yeah, I would have been in the beginning Team Frank because I felt bad for him. I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
they were married and she's gone and now she's falling in love with someone else. I just felt so bad for him. And then, I mean, I've always loved Frank because,
Yeah.
again, like
Yeah.
I said, how he handled everything, he did really well.
Yeah.
I'm loving that they got him, Tobias Menzies' voice into this
Yes.
season. It's eerie. It's like kind of
Mhm.
cool. I really was hopeful and felt like it was a strong start to season 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did. I liked the Lord of the Rings, Jamie reading Lord of the Rings too. That
I
was
know. I thought that was so cute. How he was like, "Oh, I brought you a book. I feel like you would really connect with the character." I thought that
Yeah.
was so cute.
that was adorable. Okay, and then also a poll that I ran, who is your favorite Outlander couple or throuple other than Claire and Jamie? And I gave I gave the votes to either Marsali and Fergus, Ian and Rachel, Brianna and Roger, or Lizzie, Josiah, and Kezzy.
Could have also added a Claire and Lord Grey.
Oh, I should there you go. That's so funny. And the winner of that was Marsali and Fergus with 37%. Yeah.
Yeah, like why didn't the show people make run a poll and
And
realize
then
they shouldn't have,
decide the fate. Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious if there are going to be any other returning characters at the end. Like, are we going to see Galis again? Are we going to see, I don't know. Do you think anyone's going to come back?
yeah, what happened to Galus?
She was in the last season in a flashback because Buck met his parents,
Mhm.
Dougal and Galis. They were about to like hook up. Do you remember
Yeah, it was like way in the beginning. Yeah, with it's
when
whenever Roger meets the dad, like around that era. Yeah.
Well, I think they should. I mean, they can bring no, just stop. They just need to close it
Yeah.
down. Shut it down.
She didn't focus on the main plot. Yeah, I agree.
I
Okay.
got like whiplash or something. Like,
You're so funny. I think we vented a lot. I think we were able to get out our frustrations, record it. Other people I know feel the same, and hopefully can find some therapy through this session. Is there anything else we need to talk about before we close up our episode on Outlander, a term coined by Lori Whitshell on Threads, Outlander for this
That's
episode?
funny.
that
Oh,
fits.
wow.
That fits for sure.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think we covered everything.
Yeah, we did good.
And
This
I'm
was
guessing just like Roger's future, he's just gonna be like a is he
minister.
wanting to be, yeah, a minister? Because that still keeps coming up, which
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked his battlefield scenes. Like that to me felt kind of like they're giving something to Roger. He's proven that he can like help people, which he's never been helpful in the past. Oh, and he got the guns because he showed that he's, trustworthy for the rebels, the Continental Army.
Yeah.
Do you think Lord John and William, I think they're gonna become
We'll switch sides.
patriots. They're gonna be patriots, not loyalists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it's taking him so long.
Well, I feel like William doesn't really care anymore because so much has happened. But then I feel like John Gray is just pretending to not be a patriot.
Agreed.
Yeah,
He's,
because
come
he's
on.
already helped them so much
I
in
know.
some way.
I still
Yeah.
think when he got that eye patch and like got beaten up by Jamie, he should have gone
Mhm.
like totally like
Yes, that's when he
badass.
should have switched. Yeah, I agree.
Oh man, I do love Lord John Grey, and
Me
he's just
too.
not given enough meat in this last season either. He's just kind of, trying to help William. William's being a brat.
He's dealing with some personal issues.
Yeah. Poor Lord John. I mean, and I want to see more. I want to see a resolution between Lord John, Claire, and Jamie. Like the three of them are like, okay, let's be friends now. Let's just live the rest of our life out as friends on the
I'm
same
wondering,
side.
is that part of the book? Like
I don't know. I'm afraid to
yeah,
look.
Wait,
because
what part?
the whole like them falling apart as friends and
Oh.
everything. Because it also seems kind of weird. That
Yeah,
seemed out of character for Jamie to
for
act that
Jamie.
way.
Yeah.
So
Like,
I'm
why
just
would
wondering.
Jamie forgive Claire and not Lord John?
Yeah, I mean, it started with, I need to protect you. They're coming to like arrest you and kill you. So you need to marry me.
And
Like, shouldn't that be?
He knows Lord John's sexual preference too. So it really
Yeah.
was him getting with
Wow.
Claire was literally just different.
Be like jealous? Low-key jealous?
But
Like,
that's what I don't, out of everyone, like, that should be not that much of an issue. I don't know.
Right. They were consoling each other. End of story. Oh, I forgive Claire. I don't forgive Lord John.
Yeah.
Let me beat Lord John up and ship
Yeah.
him off
Let
to
me
the
just,
Continental Army.
exactly. Let me leave you for dead. Like, after everything you've done for me.
Oh man, we are really voicing our frustrations, but we loved, okay, for anyone listening, we loved season 1 through 7. We've had our moments where we didn't love, season 6 perhaps. We didn't love Brianna and Roger sometimes, but for on the whole, overall, we have loved Outlander and enjoyed watching it. And then this has just given us some struggles this last
I
season, and
think
we
it's,
thought we'd talk to everybody about it.
I feel like they're rage baiting us or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Or
getting probably what they want is us talking about it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
mm,
all they're looking
And
for. I
that's just
don't
me. But the way they've treated the book writer, I mean, maybe that's just their style.
know.
well, she's been a consultant on the show, and I feel like they've honored her in many ways. Like a few changes. I mean, the Murtaugh change was positive. I think Buck also has had some like changes on the show, but in a positive way. We love Buck. But yeah, they really didn't do her a service here in the end. I mean, maybe this is me being glass half full person. The final 3 episodes, by the end of it, we're gonna be like, okay, it all makes sense. That's why they did this.
Yeah.
Hopefully. There's been way too many shows where the endings have been terrible,
I'll
and
believe
I
it when I
really
see
hope,
it.
yeah, and I really hope that they don't butcher this ending, but we'll see.
We'll see. We shall see. We may or may not be back. We might be too frustrated to have a final episode on Outlander on Swoon Worthy, but we'll see. I do think Blood of My Blood, I'm excited to see season 2. They left us at a big cliffhanger on season 1, and they also just shared the trailer this week for season 2. It's coming in the fall. People feel that was timed
Really
purposefully.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch the other Bennett sister?
Yes, we got
Yeah,
to
I know.
do
I've been
that.
waiting. I've been waiting for that to finally come out on BritBox. I think that's where it's going to be, or
Mhm.
BBC. I don't know, one of them, but
It might come on Prime. It might come on
I
Prime.
hope so because
Yeah.
I'm just waiting. I'm reading the book
Are you?
before, yeah, and
I
then
need to
which I'm
read
already
it.
enjoying. So
I
yeah.
need to read it because I know a lot of people are, I think it's got a lot of buzz. A lot of people are
Oh
excited.
yeah. And it's not even out everywhere. Like people
Yeah.
are talking about it already, so that's
Maybe
gonna be a
I'll,
good one.
yeah, well, if y'all want to cover that one, we can really, it's a Jane Austen year too, with the new Pride and Prejudice, Nuisance and Sensibility, this. And I think this one is going to be
More
what,
authentic, I feel. It's gonna feel
yeah,
more authentic than the other ones that are coming out, in my opinion. But
yeah. Oh, the Irish actor in it, he was
yeah.
in Young Sherlock. I don't know if you saw
Hmm.
Young. He is great. I really like
Yeah, I
him.
know. So that's what makes me more excited. Just the
Yeah.
casting seems great too. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, Tanya Reynolds, who's in like she's in Outlander a little bit. She's in
Yep.
Sex Education. She's great. Oh, Emma. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
Kayla, you should
so
watch it too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, we got to talk. I mean, Mary Bennett is gonna be fun. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm taking up all your
We're
time, but
starting the
hey.
new podcast, like the episode.
And thank you all for joining us on Swoon Worthy to hear us chat about Outlander season 8 with a specific focus on episode 7, Evidence of Things Not Seen. I hope you enjoyed this. Let us know if you have any additional comments on Spotify, on YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever you're listening to Swoon Worthy, let us know. We're also on Instagram at Swoon Worthy Podcast, and that's where we can really continue this discourse. So chat to us if you've listened to our episode. Thank you all. Thank you, Kayla and Anna, for joining me again on Swoonworthy. We had to talk about this.
Oh yeah.
Sorry if we were a little harsh. Sorry.
Uh, there's people out there who are harsher, apparently giving threats to the showrunner. So I think we're good.
Wow.
I think
Yeah.
we're good.
No, we had a healthy
Yep.
conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
It was therapeutic. It was necessary. So thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.